Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to do a short video here. I'm going to try to make it quick. But when I pulled up my stellarium, here's what's on my page. Is the Swan Comet, and there's Mercury. This is pretty close to my location too. But anyway, I wanted to review that 2017 sign that everybody was talking about back, Revelation 12 sign. So anyway, I done went and reviewed it, but I'm gonna pull it up and let me do the constellations, and I'm gonna take away the landscape, and I'm gonna pull this up. I want y'all to know Jupiter, the man child that was born is right over here, and Saturn's right here watching this man child, I guess, because that was what was born, Jupiter, supposedly, allegedly, whatever. I mean, I think it was true. I think it was a true sign of Revelation 12. It just about had to be what Revelation 12 is talking about. But I'm going to jump over here and I'm going to go through that sign because I mostly just listened to everybody else. I didn't really put stellarium on my computer back then and research it out for myself, which I should have, because I think I can explain it a little bit better and what's going on with it. So let's go to 2017. I think that sign was supposed to happen on 9, and on the, well, I'm going to start at the 1st of the month. Well, I should have done something else. But anyway, I just want to review it. I went over and looked at that and for myself, and there's 9-1. All right, this constellation happened in Virgo, the Virgin, supposedly. But anyway, that's Jupiter in the womb right there. And she's supposed to have a crown of 12 stars, which I think did happen. But anyway, I don't know. I shouldn't have done that, I guess. But anyway, I want to thank y'all for coming to my channel while I get this kind of set up. But friends, I think we're getting close to the end of the time, and we have got to wake up the lost tribes of Israel, because Jesus said, I came for the lost house of Israel. USA is mostly Ephraim, I think, one of Joseph's sons. But anyway, all right, let's see. I'm going to pull up this calendar. 9-1. Let's see what happens here, because I'm thinking people's got it a little bit. I mean, I don't think they realize. I mean, well, I may be wrong. I ain't gonna say I'm 100% right. I'll never say that about anything. I think I'm really close on most everything, though, because I've talked to. I mean, I'm not saying I'm anybody or anything special. When I was 6 years old, that's when I came into this earth, really, and went into war, I should say, in this earth. But anyway, all right, here's Virgo. This is Jupiter right there. That's Jupiter in the womb of Virgo, the man child. If this is right, if this is a sign, that's Jupiter, the man child, I believe. Well, there's the womb that Jupiter is in for a gestation period of 9 months. The birth of, how long it takes a child to form in its mom's womb. But anyway, there's Virgo. Let's go. I'm going to start ahead because this, I don't want to make this over 5 minutes. But there's 9-1, 2017, 9-2, 9-3, 9-4, 9-5, 9-6, 9-7, 9-8. It looks like Jupiter's got crossed. It's right on the right. I mean, it's halfway out of the womb. Now let's go to 9-9. Right there, it appears Jupiter went halfway out of the womb. So, and if you ever pulled a calf or something, I used to work on a farm where we had to pull. I worked on a steer farm, and where we raised steers. I mean, it was a 1,000-acre farm, and we had to pull a lot of calves. Whenever you got the calf halfway out, the calf was born. So I'm gonna call the child being born right there, coming out of the womb, over halfway out. It crossed that plane between those two stars, if this is all correct. But I can't say that the crown really kind of formed yet, but it's close. I mean, it's getting close there. So, but I'm saying the child was probably born right there, called being born out of the womb, because basically you're out. If you're over halfway out of the womb, the rest is nothing. I mean, the baby's coming on out right there. You can basically about say the baby was. My other video kind of abruptly ended, so I'm gonna try to finish this video on this constellation, or the Revelation 12 sign. I'm gonna take away the landscape. First, I'll make a comment on this swan, a comet that's right here around this. What's happening between the horns of Taurus. This swan, I always considered a swan a stork, a swan, a baby deliverer. And for the past 4 or 5 years, I don't know how many of these long-necked swans would come up. I'd be driving down the road and they'd just cross right over the top of my truck. I mean, many, many, many. I can't even count the number of times. And then I've seen these trumpeter swans circling the top of my house here. But anyway, I'm going to get all this. But the comet Atlas is somewhere in this area about the same time all this is going on. There's 2 comets right here in this area of this. They say there's a gateway between the horns of Taurus. So that's what's going on right now. There's some people saying from June the 1st through June the 6th is a rapture watch. I believe it could be possible because it's coming. Something's happening on this earth. But anyway, I'm going to go back to that sign. That was 2017, 9. Okay. I'm going to try to keep that where I can show a little bit bigger over here in Virgo. But there's 9-3, 9-4, 9-5, 9-6, 9-7, 9-8. All right, the baby's right halfway on that ecliptic line, I call it. From one star to the other, the baby has started out the womb. And on the 9th, I think I explained about, like if you're pulling a calf or something, that baby is born right there, 9-9. Because once it's over halfway out, I mean, it's born. When I used to pull them calves down on this ranch I worked on back when I first got out of school in 1979, we had to pull lots of calves. And once you got that calf, I mean, it wasn't even halfway out. It was coming. The hardest part was getting the head and the shoulders out. But right here, the head and shoulders are already out, and it's past the waist. I visualize a real baby being born right here. But anyway, I think that's when the baby was born. And I believe this sign was over a year long, maybe from start to finish, because I think the finish of the sign was, well, let's go here and see. When this is Jupiter, the man-child, and when it gets plumb outside, away from the whole Virgin, I mean, it crosses this, even this line here of her legs, hips area. I mean, when it completely gets detached from this sign, I believe that's when, and it still ain't ended. I'm just saying that's when I think the sign really ended. But I'm gonna get on over here, and there's a lot of things happens right here about this time. There's let's see what all's in there. There's the moon, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Mars. They're all in this constellation of Virgo, the Virgin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars, and the sun and moon are in this constellation when this happens. And that was on 6/19. That's at 6/19. And it looks like Jupiter completely is that constellation on around the 23rd of October. So anyway, I'm just saying the sign, I believe the sign, the child was born on the 9th. The 8th and 9th is when the child was born, I believe. Now, I ain't saying I'm right. I'm just, I'll never say I'm 100% right, because I don't think anybody's 100% right. I'm just, I always try to listen like the Bible, like God's Word tells us to listen before we speak, you know. So I try to listen. I don't always do it right or anything, but anyway, friends, we're getting close to the end of the time. Jesus said, I came for the lost house of Israel. Arkansas is full of the tribe of Judah, down Highway 71 and on up through Missouri. And I'm just going to say the Bible Belt, but my great grandparents would not talk about who they was.